everyone, Janie here, and today I want to share a beautiful shaker card that I made because I am so happy with how it turned out. I'm on the Blessed Crafters Freebie Free-for-All Challenge design team, and this card is my inspiration for the May Challenge. If you are not familiar with the Blessed Crafters Freebie Free-for-All Challenge, I'll have a link to that Facebook group below in the description box. I didn't make a tutorial on the making of this card because I have been busy packing and moving my stuff back over to the house, and no, I'm not moving back into the house yet. It's not ready, but I was just doing this piece by piece while I was packing and moving, and I really wanted to share with you how a shaker card with a lot of layers can still be flat enough to mail. I'm going to put a link here on the screen to one of my shaker pocket tutorials, but I just wanted you to see that it's acetate attached to a piece of cardstock that has an image on it or words or whatever you want, and it creates a pocket that you can put your shaker bits in without making a mess, and so you can better see if you have the right amount of shaker bits in there. And because you don't use foam tape that adds dimension, this will lay flat to go in an envelope. So, even though it looks like my shaker element is oval, as you saw in the pictures, the shaker pocket is actually square. But the nice thing is you don't have to create an oval shaker element, which is really, difficult when you're putting your foam tape around it and everything. This just makes it so much easier to cut out an opening that's oval or a heart shape or a circle or whatever you want, and have your shaker pocket be just the right size to fit behind it. And I also like that the shaker pieces move around and it's so easy, much easier in my opinion than a regular shaker element. But anyways, let me tell you all about the layers of this card and show you that even with all of these layers, the card is flat and will fit nicely in an envelope. So let's start. We obviously have the card base, okay? So the first layer on top of that is this bright pink one you see in the background. And then the next layer is the shaker element. So it's actually not the whole element. So the next layer is actually the piece of cardstock that I used to create the shaker element. And then layer number 3 would be all of those shaker bits. And layer number 4 is this fence that goes across here. That is actually over the top of the acetate, as you probably saw in the picture. And then on top of that, we have the next layer, which is this beautiful scrapbook paper that I have, and it came out of a scrapbook paper pad that I've had for years, and I've just started using it recently. But I thought it was beautiful and perfect for this. And oh, I meant to show you, check out these shaker bits. So the shaker bits I used are from This Calls for Confetti. Well, most of them are. Let me see if I can get it to where you can see it. If you look really close in there, you're going to see some butterflies. And those are from, a thing of shaker pieces that I got a long time ago. I don't even know where I got them from. I'm shaking around trying to see if I can get some more of the butterflies to show up. You can kind of see some over here. But anyways, I just thought they were so cute because the sentiment says fluttering by to say hi. And I have butterflies on the outside, and I thought it'd be so cute to have some butterflies on the inside. So back to all of the layers. The sentiment is actually popped up with a foam tape. So there is some dimension there. And these cute little flowers from Michael's. They came just in a bag full of a ton of little flowers, I think like 120 or something like that. And then one of my favorite things is this butterfly. So I don't know if you can see it, but it's foil, or it has foil on it. But what's even cooler than that, by the way, this came with this paper pad set. I just fussy cut it out. But what was really cool is when I cut out the oval, there's a butterfly right there, right on the edge. And I didn't realize it at the time until I went to do this, but it is the same butterfly that I put here, only this is a different butterfly. This one has foil on it where the one underneath it doesn't. But I thought, oh my gosh, how perfect is that? I can just layer this right over the top of that butterfly. So I thought that was really cool. So all of those layers, and this is going to fit in an envelope with no problem. So the image, this really cute image with the flower baskets hanging there, those are my design team images that I'm using. I had a digital set to use which had the flower baskets, and it had the fluttering by to say hi. It had another thing, I think it said, hey friend, or something like that. I should know, but I don't. And so those were my design team digital images to work with. And I colored the baskets and the flowers with colored pencils, and the butterflies. Oh, by the way, the butterflies are orange. Again, something wasn't planned that this butterfly is also orange. So that worked out great too. But anyways, in the background, you can't tell, but I did color a sky. So it is blue back there, even though I don't think it's showing up really good on the camera. But those are all the wonderful details about my card. And I just love the way that it turned out. And also, don't forget, if you'd like to learn more about the Blessed Crafters free-for-all, well, freebie free-for-all card challenge, please check below in the description box and you will find a link to that Facebook group and you can go check it out. Thank you all so much for stopping by and letting me share this card with you. I was just so happy with how it turned out, and I wish that I had recorded the making of it. But I will put a link here on the screen as the video is ending to one of my Shaker Pocket tutorials in case you missed the link earlier in the video. And I also want to say that I can't thank you all enough for being such loyal viewers. That really means a lot to me. And I love hearing from you. So don't forget to leave a comment, and happy crafting, everyone. Bye-bye.